Canada Post is being hit with rotating strikes in 4 Canadian cities this morning, Victoria being one of them here in BC. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now with more on this. And Hayley, this could lead to a pretty big disruption.
It could. The union says that there will be delays for mail, but that some parcels will still be delivered. You're just going to have to wait a little bit. Canada Post has actually said that no mail will be delivered in the cities that have been affected, but that consumers have the option of going into Canada Post locations. So some differing viewpoints there. But at the end of the day, the question is whether this job action will lead to more meaningful dialogue between the two groups, which have been negotiating for quite some time. The union has said that job action will continue until Canada Post gets serious about bargaining. That's, of course, from their perspective. These strikes expected just to last 24 hours, but there's the potential that they could last longer.
All right, and Canadians who've experienced any aggressive or misleading sales tactics from the telecom industry will be happy to know that there are hearings happening beginning today with the CRTC. What could this mean for Canadians in terms of the outcome?
The goal of this commission is to determine how pervasive some of these misleading or aggressive sales tactics may be. There will be a report tabled next year, and it's at that point that Ottawa can decide maybe some greater consumer protections are needed. Maybe we need to regulate the major telecom space a bit differently. So that will depend on what's heard at these hearings. Of course, the commission will hear from everyday Canadians, advocacy and consumer rights groups, but also from the telecom companies, which are very likely going to argue that anything misleading is kind of a one-off instance and certainly not pervasive. So we'll see what comes out of this week.
All right, Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver. Thanks very much, Hayley.
Thank you very much.